What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Happy to have you on here. And so I'm sure you may have already heard that development and coding has taken really a wild turn in recent years thanks to AI. And so now you can have a full-fledged development team in just a single browser. And so there are many tools out there, and Lovable is just one of those tools. So Lovable is an AI-powered tool that is going to allow you to build web apps very easily just by chatting in simple and plain English. So there are many tools out there, but today in this video I just wanted to make a 5-minute video to show you how you will create an amazing app. So we're just going to go straight into it and show you. So it's very easy. There are many tools out there. I'll first begin by pointing out you have Lovable, you have Replit, you have Bolt, and you have Cursor as well, which are all AI-powered tools that let you build apps. So today we're going to create a simple app very easily and do it in less than 5 minutes. So let's get straight into it. So if you want to have access to this, you can just head straight away to lovable.dev and you'll be presented with this interface. And it is basically in English, so you can go ahead and just describe the app you want to create. You get it? So it's just as simple as that. So we are going to create a simple app, nothing too complicated. So I'll just say, create me a social media platform where users communicate with emojis only. For example, you can see that's just a simple app. It just came off the top of my head, and you can see I've just written in simple plain English what I'm looking for. We're going to correct that. Then just in one single line, we have already an idea. So if you have an idea of something you want to create, even if it's just a rough idea, right, you can get AI to kind of refine the idea you're trying to build and just put it on here. And even if you don't have an idea of what you want to do, there are many app ideas out there that you can check on different blogs, which are going to kind of give you these ideas of what you can do. You know, you have delivery apps, fitness tracking apps, church organization apps, worldwide random chat apps, and many others as well. So there's really no shortage of ideas, and in modern times with AI we are basically able to build all of those. So let's check out this. So you can write a simple prompt as this: create a social media platform where users communicate with emojis only. Or you can go even in more details. You can write a whole book, you know, put as much context as you want, put as much description as you want. And even if you don't put everything, you can continue iterating and making your application better. But just off this simple prompt, you know, this is just a rough idea I'm thinking about. So let's just see what it can create. So once you put in this idea, you go ahead and run it. So it's quite amazing what AI is able to do. Just with a single line, it's able to generate you a whole entire application which is fully functional and works very great. So it's quite amazing, really. We are in very interesting times where we're able to create all of this. So in the past, to have such an application, you would have had to recruit developers, either freelance or build a whole development team with front end, back ends, and so on and so forth. But with these tools, you are able to do all of that very easily just from the comfort of your room. So you can imagine at the time when Mark Zuckerberg created Facebook, he had to do it over a period of time and using some help from different people. But now you are able to replicate Facebook just easily off a single prompt, and anybody can do it. So here you are seeing Lovable that is working. That's already added more information, you know, just off of my single line, that's added more information. Or create a vibrant emoji only social media platform. This evokes a playful, universal communication experience inspired by modern social apps, but with pure visual expressions. So yeah, it even understands my idea even better than me and adds some more context to it. So it's quite interesting. So whatever app you have in your head, whatever idea you have in your head, you can go ahead and develop it. This specific platform is for web apps, but we equally have some other platforms like Rork, where you can build mobile apps exclusively. So yeah, we're going to test this, and we'll test Rork in a next video. So there you have it. The app, the AI is working. It's taking a little while, but the code is going to be generated shortly. So you can equally check in the meantime while it is running. We equally have Rork.com, which is also an AI powered coding agent, you know. So we are going to kind of give both platforms the same prompts and see what they are able to generate. So this is going to generate a web app while Rork is going to generate a mobile app. So let's see what they are able to generate with the same prompt. So it's the same idea. You go to rork.com and you just put in your prompts. That's pretty much it. You have to sign in with Google. And so here you have it. The AI agent has finished working and it has generated me this platform. As you can see, just off of a single line in English, in plain English, it was able to create me this amazing app. You can see already it generated a logo, it generated a name, it generated the design he had in his mind, and this is the social media platform where people communicate just with emojis. It's fully functional. You can type in something, you can select maybe add emojis and so on and so forth, and you can interact with this app, this platform very easily. So you just communicate with emojis and nothing more, as you can see. So you see, it generated its idea, it generated what it thought I meant, and so maybe it doesn't really match what I want. Maybe it's not doing exactly what I was going for, but I can always iterate on that. So for example, here you can see I can create my different posts based on I can just send emojis and people react. So it's just emojis here that people are reacting with. So it's like a Facebook, but with just emojis. So as you can see, it created an idea I had and it tried to understand what I meant, and so maybe this is not perfect. Maybe this is not what I wanted. I can always come back here and iterate here over and over again. I want to add some more pages. I want to add some more features. I can just do it here, plain and simply. So that's this is an amazing tool. You have to understand how difficult to implement such a thing was previously. You had to find developers, front end, back end, and so on and so forth. And they were not even cheap to get to begin with. And you still had to do all of this explanation with a lot of people so that they should really understand your ideas. But today, thanks to AI, we're able to build apps and websites in a matter of seconds. So maybe this idea, maybe this can seem simple to you. Maybe this is not really much of a big deal. But as you can see, we created this in less than 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and try something different. Let's go ahead and try maybe a more complicated application. But before that, let's check out the mobile version I had launched. See, here we have Rork, which is also an AI agent, an AI-powered tool which generates mobile application. This one takes a little more time to generate its code. But at the end, you can see the mobile phone interface here. Our app is going to appear right here. So it's equally, I just gave in the same prompts and we will see how creative it is going to be as well. So you equally have a QR code here that you can scan with a specialized app called Expogo, which allows you to run this very same app on your mobile phone. So let's go ahead and check out a different application. Maybe this was way too easy, right? Maybe this is just a simple app you are thinking to yourself. Let's try to create something a little more complicated than this. So let's go ahead and try this out. So create a financial tracker app for me to track my finances. So I'm going to add more details. I should be able to create accounts, transfer funds across accounts, and track my daily expenditure. So as you can see, this is a much more complex application, far from the simple emoji social media platform we built. So you're going to see what it's able to generate just off of that simple line in English, in plain English, I should specify. So you can see this is a whole development team. And so this tool just doesn't just come with just the front end development. It comes with the front end and you can equally integrate the back end. We have options to use different databases, and the most popular is Supabase, which integrates here very easily. And so you can create an account on Supabase and you just connect it here very easily. That's all you need to do is just connect. It's going to build your database for you and you basically just speak to it in English. So This is very simple and this is very straightforward. This is very easy. So you can see just off of simple English plain lines, we are able to create amazing apps. So if you have any idea in mind, if you have any app you have been trying to build, you can easily do that with this AI agent. It's very easy. I really like Lovable because it's one of the most consistent AI applications. People even without any experience in coding, in programming, can build amazing apps, like you saw the previous app we built. And we are going to equally see this one as well. You can imagine if you had to hire developers and all to kind of get even up to this level where it's able to produce consistent code. It's a lot of talking, collaborating, iterating. But with these AI tools, we are able to do that very, very easily. So while this is loading, we are going to return to our app, which was building in Rork. So as you can see, our app is almost there. It's already ready. So we can already see it in the background, and you see it's very consistent to the other one that we had previously. So I'm going to try to refresh to see if that will make it appear. Okay, it's loading. And so here you equally have an iPhone's interface, right? It's an iPhone interface. You can equally have what I think is an Android interface. You can equally have, oh no, sorry, this is an iPhone interface. You can see it here, it's iPhone. You can equally see it on Android. You can even see it on web. And so as you can see, it has generated our amazing app. Our amazing app, it looks very consistent to the previous one we had generated, the web app. You see here, people can talk with emojis and so on and so forth. You can go ahead. You have the buttons down below to create your different posts. You can even see the trending post as well, and you can see your profile. So you can see this is an app that was built. It's built using React Native, which is a programming language to build mobile applications, both Android and iOS. So once you build here, you can deploy on both platforms, Android and iOS. And as you can see, this platform comes with some integrations as well. You can integrate your backend to store your data. You can integrate GitHub, which is to kind of track your code. And you can equally publish your app directly to the App Store and to the Play Store. So these platforms give you a full experience. So right off here, you can do some amazing things. So as you can see, in a matter of minutes, we're able to create some amazing apps which work very well. All of these work very well. The only thing lacking here is just to add a database so that our data stays consistent. So if we come back to our app, which is building here, I think it is done. It is going to load. So as you can see, we are able to create a financial tracker app. You see, this is already so fully developed. You can see you have the amounts, you have the button to add your expenses. You can put your different expenses in here. You can transfer funds between your accounts, select accounts. You already even created some accounts for you. This is already a fully built application that we just did in a single simple English line. So there you have it. Now, even non-coders, even people who don't have any programming experience, are able to build some amazing apps in a matter of seconds, in a matter of minutes. So just off of simple English plain lines, you're able to create some amazing apps. So go ahead, head on straight to lovable.dev and start bringing to life all the amazing ideas you have in mind. One last note I'm going to leave you with is that this is a paid service, So initially, it works on a credit system. So you get credits for the different prompts you're going to be sending. And the prompts are basically the text you're writing in here. That's what I call prompts. So you get credits for every prompt you send. It consumes credits. So you can see just off of the two applications I created, I'm left with just one free credit. I can send basically just one prompt again, and then I'll be out of credit. Then you can upgrade to get more credits. So as you can see, you now have the tools to create whatever idea you have in mind very easily and in a matter of minutes. Whether it's a mobile app, whether it's a web app, there are tools out there to do just that. And I really like this option of publishing. You can directly publish them. You don't need no experience. So just in English, you can create apps, publish them, and send them out to the world. So go ahead and check it out and create some amazing things. I hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you on the next one.